Switch to Geico now and you could save hundreds on your car insurance. For a free rate quote, visit geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO. 15 minutes could save you 15%.
1, 2, 3, 4. I love you, Barb.
This Frank?
Welcome back here to the PM Show Weekend Edition with Robert Conrad.
Thank you, Rick.
I think this is Frank. Is this Frank?
Oh, my goodness, it is you, isn't it?
Sammy Duda.
Was that Sam?
Yep.
Oh, cool. All right.
She gets too hungry for dinner at 8.
You know, I was so lucky to know him. He was a real man, and I told the audience, he threw this party for me.
This is from the party?
No. I'm just talking about him. That's just one of his songs.
Oh, the party that he
he threw the
for you.
dinner party, you know, because I integrated the show, allegedly, and I told him I didn't integrate it. I didn't march in Selma. I just got a couple of guys that were talented.
And did your show.
And I hired them.
Yeah.
So anyway, in the pioneers of television, this black actress is asked a question, and there are like 100 of the top journalists in the country, and they all have their little toys, internet.
iPads, yeah.
Internet. No, not iPads. They had the
computers, yeah.
Computers with the screens.
Right.
And they're all there, and we talk about what happened that was in your career that you want to share with them. And she said that when Martin Luther King came into her dressing room and said, "Don't."
Talking about Nichelle Nichols,
Yes.
who was Uhura on Star Trek, yes.
And said, "Don't leave because you're the only black actress."
She was thinking of leaving Star Trek.
And going to Broadway.
And Martin Luther King comes in.
And said, "Don't, please, because you're the only black actress in a television series." And she, after being told that, stayed. Then next to her was a beautiful woman. I mean, it's not cool to say her age, but she's got some miles on her. But God, she looks good. So she goes
Linda
and
Evans, you're talking about?
Linda goes and she reads for the lead in Big Valley, and the producer says to her, "If you watch this show on PBS when it comes up, you'll hear her say it." But she's walking out, and he says, "That was the worst reading of the day." And she says, "Yeah, thank you, but you've got the job because you're one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen."
Wow.
But she didn't say he said that. She said something like that. But I know what he did say because it was kind of common knowledge in our business. Then he comes to me, and the guy says, when Hawaiian I said, "Yeah, I know. You said I was a pretty boy. In Wild West, you said I was a tough guy. In Centennial, you said I was brilliant." I said, "Can you people make up your minds?" Huh? And then, of course, there was Mike Connors,
Mannix.
And then that lovely actor,
Martin Landau,
who was on Broadway when I was back home wanting to become an actor, and I watched his performance, and he was just absolutely magnificent. Two guys, your buddy was another actor I saw in Playhouse 90, and I saw
William
him.
Shatner, yeah.
Yes, and I saw Bill Shatner, and I looked at him and said, "What a wonderful actor." And now he's doing, I don't know, what's that? He sells? What is that?
He's got Bleep My Dad Says. It's a sitcom on CBS.
No, not his show. That
you're talking about the
does.
commercials, yeah. Priceline.
Priceline. Yeah.
Priceline Negotiator.
Yeah, you ought to give that a rest.
I'm making some big bucks.
Well, I mean, how much is big bucks? He's been around forever, since I was a boy. Come on. You know, I was making big bucks with Eveready. I had 2 years to run.
Let me ask you a question.
And let me finish.
Yeah, please.
And
I
did 3 years, and then I went to them and said, "Can I not go forward with the last 2 years?" And they said, "Why?" I said, "Because it's kind of redundant. I'm kind of saying the same thing over and over. I've loved doing it, and I love the people.
We'd still love to see you.
And I went and visited them where they were working, the employees, and it came back. If you don't do another commercial for the 2 years remaining on your contract, then you can have exit. So I exited after 3 years from saying, "I dare you."
But we'd love to see you do that again. Here's my question.
No, let's do it on radio. I'm not going to do it again.
Well, I would go with that on radio as well. The actors of yesteryear, the great actors, William Shatner, you're talking about all this, Martin Landau. Do you think the actors then had maybe more training, more stage than some of the actors that are coming out today that seem good actors, but they're more trained for like situations in television and then maybe getting into movies. You guys had the background of doing stage. You had to do maybe some radio drama at some point. You had to do motion picture and then maybe television. You think it was sort of different, maybe more training and more broader background in the days of the golden days of television?
No, I don't. Well, first of all, I don't agree with you.
Really?
And Martin's still working doing movies.
Right.
And Bill's got a TV show.
Right.
And
you could still, if you wanted to.
I've been offered three movies.
Right.
And 8 personal appearances. So we're still current. The wonderful actors of yesteryear are John Garfield, they're Clark Gable.
So you're going way back.
But that's the wonderful actors in my time.
Right.
And they probably said when they saw us.
True.
The same thing. Who are these?
Who are these young guys?
Yeah, who's the guy that keeps falling off of roofs and stuff? And what does that have to do with acting? So, no, we're still current. Those were the great actors of yesteryear. And the new actors of today, see Fighter, and you'll see some
You like Fighter?
No, I like the acting in it.
All right.
I didn't pay any attention to the boxing. And for a former fighter, a boxer, who kept boxing till he was 55, to not focus on the boxing, you're looking at a hell of a film.
Really?
And it's that entertaining because it's real. You can just feel how real it is. So, and one of the actors is a jackass in real life, but that has nothing to do with his talent.
No names will be mentioned.
No, I don't mention names. It's not kind.
Wow, I want to see just.
What did
take
Mom
a
say?
guess.
Is it kind? Is it true? Is it necessary? That was not necessary. I apologize
To whoever that
to
was.
whomever you are, you jackass. Oh, anyway, now let's talk to Brian.
Easy. Wow. Whew, okay, let's get to
Hey,
Brian.
Brian, what's
Wait a
up,
second.
man?
Brian, you're on CRN with Robert Conrad.
Great to talk to you, Bob.
Thanks, Brian. And hey, Tim, we're going to get you, man. Thanks for calling. He's got something in mind. Oh, go ahead. What's up, Brian?
Hey, listen, you were another Frank Sinatra as far as a singer. I've sitting here and listened to you. You've got a lot of videos on YouTube.
Thank you.
You had great modulation and vibrato in your voice. You could have been a singer. Of course, you're a great actor and great athlete.
Thank you.
My question to you is, when you did a voiceover once for Honda, I don't know if you remember doing that.
No, I don't remember doing it.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing it up. I mean, I'll research it now. No, I only remember doing
around 1975, 1976 when they really first started bringing Hondas over here.
Hey, thanks for sharing that with
We
me,
gotta dig
Brian.
that up,
Because
Tomas.
I'll tell you what I remember. Yeah, Tomas, look that up, will you? I remember only 3. I remember people who like people use dial.
Use dial? You did
And
dial.
then I did the Pepsodent commercial with
Pepsodent?
smiling. And then I did the Eveready, and I don't remember the one you're talking
You're saying,
about.
Brian, it was Honda?
Yes, it was about a Honda CVCC engine, and I said, "Hey, that's Robert Conrad's voice."
Hey, thank you. We'll find it. You might be wrong. What's up? Anything you want to know, Brian, while we got you?
When you did Black Sheep,
Yes.
I know you were a pilot.
Hang on. We're against a hard break here, so hold on, Brian. We're coming back
Brian,
to
we're
you.
coming back for you,
Coming back to
okay?
all of
Don't
you.
leave us. And then, Kelly, we're coming to you.
CRN, stay with us. Come to Yountville, California in the